Hi, I created this quick start guide to help you set up the Pachinko machine when you get it at your office. Currently it has a key in there, and I believe you already have the key. So when you get the machine, after you unbubble wrap it, you'll need to put the key in and unlock it. So currently it's locked and the tab sticks through the side here. So you'll have to unlock it, that way the tab isn't sticking through, and then you can set this inside your cabinet and push it so that the face of the Pachinko machine is flush with the wood of the cabinet all the way around. Then you should be able to lock the key and it should fit in a notch into the cabinet. And you might have to just push it back and forth a little bit to get it to adjusted so that it does lock. But once it locks and once it's flush all the way around, then you can take those 4 screws and put 2 on each side and screw it inside of the cabinet. Okay, now we're ready to load some balls into the play tray up front. And now we'll flip it around and work on the back. Okay, there's a 9-volt battery here and it's not connected. So whenever you connect it, the lights will start coming on. So this light, I didn't close it, I just kind of touched it. I didn't snap the snap on it. But this light came on because there's no balls in the supply tray. So once we add balls to the supply tray, then this light will go off. But before you put some up here, we need to lock this lever. Let me zoom in and show you that. So this is the unlocked position, and if we were to drop balls in the supply tray, they would roll all the way out. I'll drop a few in just so you can see it. So they hit those white levers and then they went down this chute and onto the floor because I forgot to put a bucket down there. But anyway, so to lock this lever, you just push this slide over to the right, and now it's locked. And if we drop balls in, they roll across and into the jackpot assembly. The next thing I want to show you is the 1-ball seesaw. Let me zoom out, and it's inside this window right here. This is the most, you know what, I need to come down a little bit. This is the most common problem for Pachinko machines. The white part in back, it's behind my finger, it's a rectangular part with 2 Pachinko balls in it that act as counterweights, and it will pivot up and down as you get jackpots. It'll go up and down, up and down. Right now it's in the down position and the machine won't work. It won't pay out balls, and if people play the machine, balls will back up in the machine and cause a jam. So what you need to do is you need to reset that seesaw by pressing this pin under here. This pin right here, we're going to push it up, and when we do, that seesaw will reset. Okay, now the seesaw is in the right position. Let me show you one other problem I noticed when I got the machine. As you pull back on the flipper, see this metal back here that's moving? It also has a thin wire on it, and that wire is activating the ball load lever. When I got the machine, the wire was on the wrong side of the ball load lever, so it wouldn't work. So I pull the flipper all the way down, I gently grab the tip of the plastic and pull it out just enough so I can get it on the other side of the wire. Now we'll load balls in the top of the machine. That light went out, and so we'll take the bucket and we'll stick it in the bottom and the back so that it can catch balls that fall out of this hole and this hole. Actually, your machine is going in a cabinet, so you won't need a bucket here. The bucket, the white bucket goes in the bottom of the cabinet. Okay, to play the machine, you just grab the flipper and you're going to pull it all the way down, and then you're going to quickly let go. And when you do that, it flips back up real fast and it shoots the ball on the playfield. If you pull it down, say with your whole hand, and you hold it and you gently lift up, that's not enough force to shoot the ball onto the playfield. And if you do that several times, you get a ball jam. Let's go ahead and flip one. The first time, nothing will happen because you have to flip it once to load a ball into the shooter assembly. Okay, a couple things. We got a jackpot, the lights flashed. It did work the first time because a while ago when I was showing you how to fix the back of the machine, that flipper lever and that wire, I had already done this, so I'd already loaded one in. So so I recommend folks, shoot one at a time like that, or you can get a little faster. And have several balls go on the playfield at the same time. When there's too many balls in this tray and you need to empty it, you just push this slide over to the left and the balls will flow from the play tray down to the overflow tray. And if they don't, there could be one of two reasons. Either the weight of the balls is causing them to jam and you just need to take your finger and flick it a little bit, or and it could be a combination, or there's balls in the shooter assembly and those balls are barely covering the hole that these balls fall down in. So you may have to flip the flipper and slide this back to get the balls to flow. So I'm going to slide this over. And that was all I needed to do, was just to slide those to the back. So if the light behind here ever comes on, that means stop playing and fill the top up with balls in back. Let me go ahead and activate that so you can see what it looks like. So the light came on here. Now let's go ahead and create a ball jam. So let's say you've got someone and they're just doing that. They've loaded 3 or 4 balls in the shooter lane. But now if I try and shoot, they weren't able to go out, but they did roll up and they were able to roll out. Let's try a bunch more. Okay, now let's try and shoot. Okay, there are so many balls that it won't shoot. So we're going to have to open up these doors to get the jam out. Let me show you that. Okay, on the back of the machine close to the battery there is a loop. And this loop activates the front door, play tray door. So if I lift up, it pops open the play tray door, or the play field door. Swing that all the way open. Now we got the playfield open, we need to open the play tray door. And the way we do that, it's right in this corner. There is a button that we're going to push down. First, let's get the rest of the balls out of the play tray. And then we'll push down on that metal, push it straight down, and then we can pull open the play tray door. Now what's happening is all those balls that I had loaded are now falling out. Let me show you where they were. You can see a bunch of them stacked up here. So there was even more stacked up and they just fell out on the floor. You're only supposed to have one there, and that's what shoots out onto the play field. So you can just reach in here and grab these and get them out of the way. Now we can shut the doors in reverse order, but as we close it, a couple things we need to watch for.